Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to Chicago. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Back to Fox. Going inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
A full speed attack at the rim. Fox is lightning quick.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Bitadze. Nice shot from the wing.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Hassel misses. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner left side. Back to Bitadze. Off target with his three. San Antonio with the ball. Only the sixth player ever from the country of Georgia. Bitadze is an inspiration, Coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound. And he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Wagner, right side. The shot's good from Bitadze.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
To the inside. Here's Banchero. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And now, Adley LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Castle. The Magic getting the bucket. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Orlando trailing here. Suggs looking around. Pass to Bitadze. Poked away. And stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Bitadze can't hit. Spurs leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Down low. It's stolen by Suggs. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Suggs. Clock at 6. To the paint. Banchero. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama.
17.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past, but with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Spurs leading by 3. Carter on the wing. Back to Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Drills the three-pointer. Champagnie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he jams it with authority.
I love how quickly Fox makes decisions. He's especially clever and decisive in these pick and rolls. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Johnson outside. From the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Wagner. To the left side wing. Back to Barnes. Fires from deep. Rebound, San Antonio. Fox with it. And Carter now, top of the key. Back to Fox. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
There's the pick. A 3 from Barnes. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Carter. Wagner with the block.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Carter outside. There's the 3. Bangs on the trifecta. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Good on the 3-point shot. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. He can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Isaac.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
And the basket by Castle.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Kicks it out to Wagner. It's stolen by Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
To stand, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Ball's knocked loose. Now Suggs kicks it out to Wagner. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Wagner's got the game tied up here for Orlando. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Inside, here's Suggs. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
The Magic trailed by 4. Out left to the wing. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. Lays it up and banks it in. Bitadze's got his third bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the wing, Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bitadze can't hit. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
And here's Barnes for 3. Johnson with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 6-point game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Banchero with the screen. Barnes can't get it to go. Vassell wide open. From outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes looking around. Johnson with the defensive effort.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And here's Barnes for three. Barnes with another miss. And there's the drive. And so it's San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. The
Spurs, 54.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Castle. A pass to Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
To the middle. And here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you get in this position.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Back to Wagner. Barnes outside. Shoots over Vassell. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Isaac left side. Shoots over Vassell. Vassell grabs the board. Wembanyama, a screen. Lots of room. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time. Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
The Magic trailed by 11. Vassell outside. Now Wembanyama. That one is off.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Anunoby sends it back. Castle. And Wembanyama. Another chance here. Doesn't get that one. And it's the Magic with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. San Antonio leading by 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Orlando making some changes. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Outside, Vassell. It's good.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Here's Suggs. Now Batase. Banchero. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
It only takes Wemby a few strides to get where he wants to go.
It's Suggs with the drive. Here's Wagner. From deep. Can't get it.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The kick out to Bane. Shot to stop the run. Vassell grabs the board. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Wembanyama left side. Pass to Vassell. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them.
Oh, come on, watch that back. Corner. You got nothing. You got nothing.
Hey, yo, right here.
Get to him. Downstream. I'm through. Turn down. Use that. Huh? Come on. I'm through. Back screen. Come on.
it.